Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today our topic is neuron. So today we'll be studying structure of neuron and different parts of the neuron and their function. So basically when we are talking about the neuron, the main function of a neuron is to take the impulses from the external environment and pass it to the next neuron for a response. As now we know the function of neuron, neuron has different parts. Actually, the cell of neuron has been modified according to its function. So just if you can see, the cell has different types of fiber-like structures. Few are small, few are larger, depending upon their function and their requirement. Now, when you see the first part, what we'll be seeing here is the cell body. A cell body, when we are talking, cell body is the main part of the cell. So this part, what you can see here is the cell body. Now, according to the need, it has been forming a fibers here and there and few long fibers and then again extending with different fibers according to the need. So cell body contains all the cell organelles like Golgi apparatus, the nucleus, the nucleoplasm, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and Nils granule. Nils granule is the special parts present in the cell body of a neuron. Now, when you're seeing this cell body has an extensions. These extensions, the highlighted part you can see, these extensions are called as dendrites. Now these extensions are being extended from the cell body from a particular, that particular point is called as dendron. So if you just look there, you have a particular point where I have marked dendron. So this is the structure of dendron. So dendron is a small fiber-like structure arising from which many other branch-like structure arises, which is called as dendrites. So dendron and then dendrites. The function of dendrites is to receive information and send it to the cell body and then pass to the long fiber-like structure present in the cell. This long fiber-like structure is called as axon. If we just can see here, I have labeled it. And this long centrally placed fiber-like structure is called as axon. So that axon, which we have seen, is lined or be covered by a group of cells called as Schwann cells. Now, if you just see, there are different Schwann cells present here. So in the on the layer of the axon, we have see 1, 2, 3, 4 Schwann cells which are covering the axon. The function of the Schwann cell is to increase the conductivity of impulses which is coming from the cell body. So now just looking at the structure of Schwann cells, in the side if you just can see, this is the structure of Schwann cells. The outermost layer of the Schwann cells is called as neurolemma, followed by a next layer called myelin sheath. Next, you have an axolemma and then axoplasm. So these are the four different parts of an or four different layers or four different parts you can find in the Schwann cells. So this neurolemma and myelin sheath both are a part of Schwann cells which you can see below. So if you just look below here, Schwann cell, neurolemma and myelin sheath are a part of Schwann cells. So in between the Schwann cells and the Schwann cells which is surrounding the axon, we have a gap, and that gap between two Schwann cells are called as node of Ranvier. Now this axon later is being bifurcated into small fiber-like structures which is called as axon terminal or the nerve ending. The function of axon terminal or the nerve ending is to pass information to the next neuron by chemical means or the electrical means. So this was all about the basic structure of neuron and the functions of different parts of the neuron. Thank you.